Thank you, Nico. It's always good to hear from the experts, and I'm no expert at it, but I've been here a few years and I've also changed my visa. So the online forums, like he mentioned before, they're out there. If you've done any of them, you know they're a little confusing. If you own your own home and you go to a hotel and they change your TM30, you can now do it online. I have done it. It works. It's very easy. You can do your TM47 online also. If you've already done one in person, your second one can be done online, and that's also pretty easy. But when it comes to when it comes to adding an extension of stay on your present visa or changing visa, always good to go to the experts. And when it comes to experts, our next speaker is Ken Brown. He is here to help us, American expats anyway, on our financial needs and where you can put your money, or if you have any. And please welcome Ken Brown to the stage.
Hello and welcome. Coming today, I'm a sponsor for the Expat Club here in Chiang Mai. Most Americans have met me or heard about me at some point because Americans have a big issue when we live abroad. But to give you a quick story how I ended up here, I've been in Thailand for almost 4 years now. Actually was recruited, most people have met me with Thomas Carden of American Tax. And Thomas actually met my CEO when my company's based Business Class Asia in Hong Kong. So they basically recruited me to come in and work with Thomas to accommodate some of the needs of the Americans when living abroad, as Americans pay taxes internationally. And we have most of the financial institutions have a requirement to report our assets back to the United States. So a lot of financial institutions don't want to deal with that. But previously I was living in Abu Dhabi, where I did meet with all nationalities in terms of financial solutions. As we all have issues and all calling back in the middle of the night or different things like that are uncomfortable and provide issues and problems. I just wanted to introduce myself so you guys know who I am. If you have any issues as an American or any other expat in terms of banking, as well as any pension issues, Americans are running into an issue where even financial institutions in the United States are closing our accounts when we move abroad. So because of reporting requirements, they may run into an issue where they actually fine a lot of money if they're not doing following basic rules for know your client and things like that. So we run into that often. I wanted to also speak briefly about that the importance. I know there's some attorneys that are sponsors as well, and we do some wills here. I just would invite everybody to make sure you're doing everything you can, especially if you have a Thai spouse or even just living outside of the country. The assets you have here. A lot of times, Thomas and I are doing a lot of just helping out people resolve basic issues. When they God forbid something's happened to their spouse or different things like that. Well, I just invite you to, if you have any questions, if you need a bank account outside of Thailand or back in the States and the U.S., we have some solutions for that. And there are certain tax benefits as well when you're American living and residing in Thailand as well. Just wanted to introduce myself, Ken Brown of Business Class Asia. I don't work with Thomas. We're in the same building. We're located in Bangkok next to Landmark Hotel in the office building there. But Thomas and I usually travel together from Chiang Mai to Pattaya and see American clients who have a little more financial challenges than most expats. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the future.